Viewers, this is your Michael from Kishiryu Reviews, bringing you a new podcast in my segment called the Super Sentai Review. And like always, I'm going to speak very loudly, very clearly, and very slowly in case you don't understand me. Also, I'll try to do my best not to breathe so hard during this audio podcast recording as well, not to cause any audio feedback as well. And finally, if you're under 18, this audio podcast recording will contain adult language. Once again, this audio podcast recording will contain adult language if you're under 18. If you're over 18, that means you're good to watch this audio podcast recording. So anyway, let's get into the latest episode of Ryusoulger, episode 14. So basically, this episode starts off with we see Creon and Watch. We see Creon and Watch at their new hideout somewhere at in a abandoned underground parking lot. So basically, we see Creon and Watch, setting up their new underground hideout. So they set up their new hideout, in an abandoned underground parking lot. So basically, Washington Creon was decorating their new hideout and whatnot. So basically, things just going on until they heard some loud footsteps, headed their way. And turns out it was a new gentleman named Garcia. So basically, the loud footsteps came for another gentleman named Gautier. So basically, Gautier is just like this. Gautier is just this mean. He kind of looks like King Job, but only skinnier and a bit more brickish. So anyway. Gautier was like, Gautier was talking shit like, to Wart about, you should have fitted the curators by now. You should have fitted the resources by now. So basically, like blah blah blah, and Wart's just like, you know what, don't come here talking shit about me. I've been working my ass. Me and Cleo have been working our ass off. So basically, we come here talking shit to me, and wants you to attack him with his fire lasers from his staff at Gautier, but Gautier's dating French when Watch fire at him. So basically, Watch was firing powerful laser blast at Gautier speaking French, and he's just standing there just taking those laser blasts like there was nothing. So basically, Watch is like, you know what? Fine, you think you can do a better job than me, then fine. You go ahead and deal with the real soldiers. So basically, Watch is last. So basically, Gautier saying like, you know what? So basically, Gautier says, fine, go ahead, take kick rocks then. So anyway, they say, I can take care of the wheels to this. I can tell you how to really take care of those damn real soldiers. So anyway, meanwhile, back at Noble Sun, so I had back at Noble Sun's research lab, we see Ko, Asura, and Mo reading about a strange occurrence with the newspaper that certain fixers started to act funny in the local fishermen saying that fixers that the fishes have been showing strange behavior lately. So basically, and the co-writers was wondering what is the cause of it. So basically, that's when Noble, who is Wee's father's, who is Wee's father, say maybe it's the legend of maybe that fairy tale wasn't that of the secret palace where the secret underground palace. So basically, Noble was referring to Cohen and others that, there's a story about the fisherman who discovered this who discovered this underground water palace called the Wagyu. I think it's pronounced the Wagyu Palace and whatnot. It's an underground palace where mermaids and shit live that. So basically, he was seeking treasure. He was seeking treasure, and so basically he found treasure chest in the palace. Therefore, forcing the age, and the mermaid something like that. Blah blah. Basically, it's just a stupid. Basically, it was just a stupid story that that Nova was telling Cole the others about. Maybe. But the fisherman said when he got close, when he got to the palace, the fish was acting strange. So basically, if you get close to the palace, so basically, Noble was explaining that, let's just say if the person gets close to the palace, the underwater palace, fishes start to behave very strangely. So basically, but Martin also was wondering maybe there might be another reason behind the strange fish behavior. Maybe another one of our people might be behind this. So basically, or maybe a monster monster. So anyway, meanwhile, we at the park, was trying to pick up new ideas for her blog series. So basically, we at the park, playing in the playground, was trying to come up with ideas, for her vlog. So basically, her vlog series. So basically, we was trying to pick up ideas for her vlog series. She saw a strange guy with a girl. The strange guy had on this weird clothing. It's sort of like kind of like the Ryusoulgers wear. So basically, the weird dude's name was Canal, and the girl he was on a date with this girl. So basically, the girl was like, you're sweet and all, but honestly, you're just not my type. And Canal was like, why? Cause what type of dude goes to a restaurant and tell us the restroom's bathroom right? So basically, the girl was like, Canal, you're a sweet dude, but honestly, what type of dude goes into a restaurant's bathroom and turns off the bathroom light? So basically, Canal was saying that, I was trying to help him save on energy. This is just wasting energy and whatnot. Turns out that Canal is an energy nut, is one of those environmental nuts and whatnot. The environmental when it comes to, is a environmental nut, there's some shit like that. So anyway, so the girls just said goodbye and just left them on park bench alone. So basically, Canal had a rose he had for the girl. He just stared at the rose, looking at the rose and look at the rose like a stupid person. Until another girl, Aqua, said, another girl named Aqua came up to Canal. He was like, Aqua was like, I kind of admire you being a violinist. So basically, Aqua was giving Canal confidence. So basically, Canal gave her the rose and whatnot. So basically, they started to kind of hit it off until a wicked monster monster showed up and started to attack people in the park. So basically, Canal said, Aqua, how about we take this up later? How about we meet up later somewhere in the park? I have to go deal with it. So basically, Aqua left with the rose that Canal gave her, and Canal Canal turns out that Canal is not only he's not only he's a member of the Ryusoulger tribe, of the Ryusoulger tribe. He's also a Ryusoulger. So basically, his changer is a gun called the called the Moser Changer gun. So basically, I'm just gonna call it the Moser Morpher gun. So anyway, turns out his Morpher is a gun that is that is based off a Mosasaurus. So basically, all he did was change the nozzle. Unlike the other Ryusoulger's morphers, you just put the bicep and boom, and put the Ryusoulger in, they put the bicep and boom, they just transform. But his morpher gun, all you got to do is just turn his gun nozzle around to the bicep side, and boom, he morphed. I gotta say, the jingle is kind of horrible. So basically, yeah, just like the Ryusoulgers, he has a jingle, but it's different from the other 5 Ryusoulger jingle. It's not the same. So basically, the jingle is fucking horrible. So basically, the jingle of him changing into Ryusoulger girl is kind of horrible. But anyway, in matter of 2 seconds, he uses gun morpher. He uses gun morpher to destroy the Monster Monster under 2 seconds. So basically, after like 5 glasses from his gun morpher, he destroyed the Monster Monster under 2 seconds. So basically, but lucky for she had so basically, we was there, so basically she recorded everything on her phone. So basically, after he destroyed the Monster Monster, he went to go meet up with Akira, the girl he just met, and gave the rose to. So anyway, so we rushed back. So basically, we rushed back to Cold Others and saw the footage of where you go. So to show others, to tell Cold Others that about Canal being being the gold Ryusoulger and whatnot. So anyway, but unfortunate for them that Creon and Gachies was there. So basically, Gachies told Creon meaning another Monster Monster. So anyway, after they saw so basically, Gachies and Creon was there, and they this Canal become the gold Ryusoulger and whatnot. So basically, all Gachies had to say was come on, Creon, meaning another Monster Monster. So anyway, meanwhile, back at Nobuson's lab, who is Wee's father's lab. So basically, we Cole also melt the village of Canal becoming the gold Ryusoulger. So basically, so basically, Cole was we need to get him to join us to help fight the Dreadnought. So basically, Cole was already thinking that we need to get him to join our team to fight the Dreadnought forces. So basically Cole also went to go find. Cole also went to go find Canal while Mo and Wee stayed behind in Wee's father's labs. So a few minutes later, back at the park, we see Canal still talking to the girl Ayaka, who he gave his rose to. So basically, they were just talking. Canal was talking about the business of nature and whatnot until Ayaka's boyfriend Constantine shows up. So basically, Canal was who are you, my good sir? Well, I'm Constantine. that girl you talk to is my girlfriend. So basically, look like basically, Kanai was kind of surprised that I didn't tell him that. So basically, Kanai was kind of surprised that she didn't tell her, didn't tell him that she already has a boyfriend. So basically, looks like her boyfriend passed out to look like she wasn't looking very well. So basically, he was passed out to the ground, and I called because I'm sorry about leaving you on. So basically, I should have told you that I had a boyfriend. So basically, I took her. Took her boyfriend back to his apartment. So basically, and I can say once again to Canal that I'm sorry for leaving you on. I didn't tell you about my boyfriend. So basically, blah blah blah. So and she just left her boyfriend, took him back to his apartment. So anyway, Oscar. So basically, Oscar and Cole show up, and Cole asks Canal that to join him and the others to fight the Dreadnought forces, and Canal said, "No, I cannot join you. My only goal is to find a wife. So basically, his main goal is to find a wife. So basically, he say, I can't join you until I find my wife. Till I find a wife. So basically, he's looking for Canal is look. So the reason why he won't join the others to fight the Dreadnought first is because he is looking for a woman to become his wife. So basically, it's kind of a stupid reason, but maybe it might play a part in his character development. So anyway, Canal just left Cole. So basically, Canal just left Cole and Oscar at the park, and that's when Cole and Oscar it comes to about Mel that there's a monster attacking the city. So basically Oscar, Cole, and joined by Tora and Bam showed up where the monster was. So this time this monster was based off a seahorse. So anyway, the seahorse monster was kicking the shit out of the Ryusoulger. So basically, that's when Cole tried to use the Daikano Ryuso and activate the Daikano Ryuso armor. But since the seahorse monster was using water attacks, the Daikano armor fire attack did not work as the seahorse monster because the seahorse monster was using water attacks. We're using the water attack to get the Ryusoulger. So basically, the seahorse monster managed to get away from the Ryusoulgers, and there was and so basically the battle was cut short. So when the monster used his water attack to kind of send Cole fire attack, I figured out Cole fire attack with the Daikano armor, into a fissure and shit like that. So anyway, and that's when the seahorse monster got away. So anyway, Creon and Garcias was watching from the distance, and and Creon was Creon said, what do you think about the monster? And Garcias said, we need 5,000 more monsters. And Creon was like, wait a minute, I can't make 5,000. Yeah, I can't make for 5,000 monsters like that. So basically, like, and God says, like, I don't give a shit. So basically, you're gonna use your liquid. So basically, I'm gonna make your liquid and you use your liquid to make 5,000 more monsters. So anyway, so basically, Garcia's point was to force Creon to produce enough liquid to produce enough green liquid for his body to make 5,000 monsters from people by mixing in a rain cloud and shit like that. So anyway, Kanao went to go visit Akira at her boyfriend's, apartment. So basically, Akira, was kind of surprised that Kanao came to her boyfriend's apartment. So, which once again, Akira so basically, once again, Akira was sorry for leading Kana on that she didn't have a boyfriend. So basically, that she said her boyfriend Kazuki worked so hard being a nightclub host. We barely had time to spend together. So basically, Akira's boyfriend is a nightclub host, so basically he is to own his own nightclub and whatnot. So basically, because he's been working there, or so basically Akira felt kind of aggressive by her boyfriend. So basically, that's why she felt, that's why she kind of led Canal on about not telling her that she had a boyfriend and whatnot. So basically, Kanao felt sorry for Akira and her boyfriend, and he realized that he might not be sick. The seahorse monster might have contained some cartridges. So basically, he was there. So basically, Kanao was there earlier when he saw the reason to fight that seahorse monster, and he realized that the seahorse monster came from cartridges. So basically, once again, the researchers tracked down the seahorse monster, and once again tried to do the best to try to defeat it. But the Minotaur monster is more powerful, and his word attacks were too powerful for killing the others. So basically, they were forced to do more. So basically, that's the Canal morph showed up and told him that I will take down this Minotaur monster. I'll take down this monster by myself for a friend I know. So basically, Canal morphed up into his Gold Ranger form and started to kick this and use his gun and use his Moses gun morpher to take down take down the monster. But that's when Garcias summoned some foot soldiers to help out the seahorse monster. So basically, that's when Canal uses Moses or blade sword to fight off the foot soldiers, and that's when he activated the spinal thunder Ryusoulger and activate the Spider Thunder armor power. So basically, Canal activated the power of the Spider Thunder from the Ryusoulger, and therefore activate the Spider Thunder armor. So basically, combining the powers of up his Mosasaur gun morpher and his Mosasaur blade, blade sword, he was able to take down the foot soldiers and destroy the seahorse dinosaur monster with one powerful attack. So basically, Kaiser, Akira's boyfriend cousin was saved, was back to normal and whatnot. So anyway, once again, so basically, Canal, the gold, we use to stay today. So anyway, once again, Cole asked that, Cole asked Canal that, once again, to join them to take down the. So basically, Cole once again asked Canal to join them to take down the Dreadnought forces, but his answer once again that I cannot join your team because I need to find a woman who will be our wife. So basically, Canal once again told Cole that I can't join your team. I need to find a woman who can be. I need to find a woman to be my wife. So basically, the episode ended with. The episode ended with Canal staring at the water right next to the pier, and so basically the episode ended with Canal just staring at the ground, and we cut to somewhere on the water where we see the Mosasaur Rex mecha showing around somewhere on the so basically we see. Sorry, I'm a little tongue tied. So basically, this episode ended with Canal just stare at the ground, and we cut to somewhere on the water. We see the Mosasaur Rex Zord swimming around this underwater palace, just swimming around. So we see the. So basically, we see the Mosasaurus Rex Zord surround this underwater palace, and this is how the episode ended with the Mosasaurus Rex Zord surround this underwater palace somewhere on the water, and this is how the episode ended. So anyway, I can say this was not a bad debut. This was not a bad debut on Six Ranger, but it was not. This was not a bad debut. It was kind of alright. So basically, so the next episode we probably get more details why he's looking for a woman to become his wife. So basically, and maybe we might get more details about why. What's with the underwater palace somewhere in the water and shit. So basically, I'm hoping next week episode we probably will get more backstories for Canal, aka Ryusoulger. So basically, I can't wait to next episode to get more details about Canal, aka Ryusoulger's backstory. So anyway, this episode was okay. So anyway, Cynthia and Michael sign off. 1.